Hey friends, today we are hanging out in Disney's Hollywood Studios and I am so excited. I wanted to come out and show you guys all of the big changes happening in 2026 and try some of the new food and be a little guide in case you plan on visiting this year. So we're gonna eat some food, ride some rides, and have a beautiful Hollywood Studios kind of day. Anywho's, let's go do this. We've got such a beautiful day to explore Hollywood Studios. Temperatures are in the low 60s and it's expected to get a lot colder later tonight. But I'm excited to show you everything new this year. And there's a lot of new things happening, a lot of big changes. Muppets going into Rock and Roller Coaster, Monsters Inc. going where Muppets used to be, the new Walt Disney Animation Courtyard. So I figured I'd do a lap, talk about some of the things I'm most excited about, and try some of the new food. I put together a little list of all of the big changes happening this year, and I gotta say, I feel like Hollywood Studios has the most going on out of all four parks, because it's all different lands and different areas of the park, but there's also some things that are new that are already in place, so I figured we'd show you some things to come and some things new happening right now. Like in Toy Story Land, they have a new food cart, and they also redid One Man's Dream with a lot of really cool, different like pop culture memorabilia. So it's gonna be a fun day, and I think we're gonna just start making our way in and doing our little lap. Here is a look at the wait times. Rise of the Resistance is 50 minutes, Smuggler's Run 25, Mickey and Minnie's 35, Rock and Roller Coaster is up to 40-minute wait now, and I don't even want to know what Slinky Dog Dash is, but overall it doesn't seem like it's that busy of a day. Oh, Slinky Dog Dash, only 60 minutes, but you can always do Star Tours for a 5-minute wait. I purchased the Lightning Lane Pass today for $22, and I gotta say, I don't like the way Hollywood Studios has their selections laid out. In the beginning, you have to pick one attraction out of a list of 4, and it's Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Smuggler's Run, Rock and Roller Coaster, and Slinky Dog Dash, and I think Slinky Dog Dash is one of the hardest Lightning Lanes to get out of all of the parks, and Smuggler's Run and Rock and Roller Coaster both have single rider lines, so Mickey and Minnie's is like the only one you kind of want to do. And even if you want to ride the ride with your family and not use a single rider, like Rock and Roller Coaster, it only seats 2 by 2, so you wouldn't ride with the whole family anyway. So I always pick Mickey and Minnie's, and then of course I got to get Tower of Terror because I feel like that's one that should be in the tier, like the high tier. And then Toy Story Midway Mania. I think those are the 3 best, but if I had to choose, I would get Slinky. It's just so hard to get it, especially if you're doing it the day of. We got a little bit of a character palooza happening over here. Sorry, Mary. Thank you. Sorry, Mary. I almost got in the way of Mary Poppins. That is actually so funny. I was trying to show you there's a bunch of characters all around the theater. Pinocchio, Mary Poppins, even Bert came out. And then I got in the way of Mary and I was so nervous. I'm like, sorry, Mary. But anywho's, while we're over here, I might as well show you the Disney Animation Courtyard that they're actually changing. It used to be the launch bay, but it's going full-blown Disney animation, and I'm here for it. I think it's gonna be awesome, and they've definitely done a lot recently. This is the area where they're putting the new Disney Animation Courtyard, and it used to be home to Star Wars Launch Bay. They actually removed the sign already, and all of this area is closed except for the Little Mermaid show because they recently redid it, and I'm excited. They're going to be putting a giant sorcerer hat where the Star Wars Launch Bay sign used to be, and they also got rid of the Hollywood Studios archway here, and they've got some of the concept art over on the wall over here. Most importantly, they show a lot of really cool photo characters, and I'm excited because I want to see all of the like classic Disney animation incorporated. Look, you have Genie dressed up as Goofy, Hercules, Pegasus, even Quasimodo's getting some love there. So this is gonna be a really nice addition. And here's another look. I can actually show you what the sorcerer hat looks like right here. So this was the entrance to Star Wars Launch Bay, and this is now going to be the entrance to the animation building. And doesn't that look so cool? Let me know what you guys think. I am excited for the Disney Animation Courtyard, and I don't think I'm gonna miss Star Wars Launch Bay. I mean, I'm gonna miss the characters and just being in that building, but we have a lot of Star Wars here. We have a whole land, and now since we're over here, might as well go ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway for our Lightning Lane. And I definitely want to try to get on Rock and Roller Coaster one last time and maybe do the single rider line. Since I'm wearing the new Muppets Roosevelt shirt, you know, I gotta represent before the Muppets take over. Oh wow, speaking of characters, here comes Bert and the Penguin. Oh, and Jiminy Cricket is actually on the other side here. I told you, a lot of characters out by the theater. Wow, look at that. I like the way Jiminy Cricket struts. He's got a nice strut. And like I said, I think we're going to make our way into Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Wow, most of these characters already have lines, and they're just coming out now. And they switched them out. Like Mary was here before Bert, and I think Pinocchio was over there before Jiminy Cricket. I'm happy we have a lightning lane for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway because it looks a little busy. Everybody's hopping in the standby line, and the lightning lane entrance is over on this side over here. Look at that. I mean, it says it's only a 30-minute wait, but that just looks like a lot of people going in at once. And this has a bunch of switchbacks over there. So I think this was a good one. Great success.
And ride around the park, and thanks for sticking with me.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway always makes me happier. I do miss the great movie ride, but I really do love riding this ride itself. I just wish we could have had them both. Once we got off Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, I noticed they're doing a little entertainment over here, so I want to see what's going on. Oh, and Donald's with them too.
All right, it's time for the triple duper.
No way.
Triple duper. You filming? Doing the triple duper. Come
wow.
on. Too bad you're not here.
World record.
Like 1 million people watching us. It's paging Mr. Morrow.
Wow.
Same one that you're
Thinking what I'm thinking?
You know I am. Tofu and broccoli for dinner.
Oh, you're buying.
All
right, here we go, Dr. Why don't you hold on to this stick? We'll get these bowls a-spinning for you.
Oh, yeah.
And while those are spinning, we'll get juggling and balancing, and those ribbons are ribboning for a one-of-a-kind world record finale. Oh, boy.
Ribbons, go ribbons!
Wow.
Ribbons!
One more at Clementine.
Balance!
This has definitely never been done before. Give it up for those kids. Give it up for Donald Duck. Ring that bell. All together. That's a record. Here we go. I got you, dude.
That is so awesome. I love to see live entertainment in the parks. They definitely need more, like, you know, just roaming around entertainers. And they were awesome, very talented too. And I felt so honored when they said paging Mr. Morrow. Even Donald had some skills. But now I think we're gonna move along, make our way down to Toy Story Land. I want to show you guys the new cart down there. And I hear they're selling like pepperoni spring rolls. So maybe get a little bite to eat. Before we make our way into Toy Story Land, I wanted to stop into One Man's Dream and check out some of the new exhibits, even the Taylor Swift outfits. I love coming in here and seeing all of the Disney history, but like I said, they added some like movie memorabilia. I mean, I'll just call it pop culture memorabilia because they even have some Taylor Swift outfits. Hey, how are ya? Happy New Year! And honestly, it seems very quiet in here. Look at this. Normally, there's a line to actually see all the Taylor Swift outfits. And they also have some of the upcoming projects on display over here. Look at this right here. You can see this is where all the... And here is a look at some of the outfits. And honestly, it's kind of awesome that they have this in here. Very cool for Taylor Swift. And it's awesome that people get to come by and take photos. And then, like I said, right next door, they have a big display of some of the upcoming projects, like the Monsters, Inc. Land. I can't wait to ride the Door Factory roller coaster. And then over here, they have a look at the Tropical Americas for Animal Kingdom. This is going to be incredible. I cannot wait, but I'm sad that we're going to be losing Dinosaur, and at least we're going to be getting another attraction there. Look at how big that is. Like, I wonder how big the show building for the Encanto ride is. There's a little bit of everything in One Man's Dream for everyone. Got Taylor Swift, Abraham Lincoln, Percy Jackson, and Walt Disney. Wow, look at how beautiful Toy Story Land looks. I love it when the sun is peeking over Jessie like that. And I like hearing all the different toys talk. Fun fact though, Woody up there isn't voiced by Tom Hanks. It's voiced by his brother. Like actually his brother. Tom. I don't know what Tom Hanks' brother's name is, but they sound alike. Oh, I hear Rex talking over there. And there goes Slinky. I remember when Toy Story Land first opened up, a lot of people were upset there wasn't a lot of shade, and also there wasn't a lot of food offerings. But now they've added a restaurant and now also a new quick service location, so might as well grab a bite to eat. I kind of wish I was riding Slinky though. Here is a look at the new snack stand in Toy Story Land, and it's kind of down by alien swirling saucers and the restrooms, and I like that it's a popcorn box. Look at that. And they have Pizza Planet, pepperoni spring rolls, a bunch of churros, popcorn, and then some beverages with alcohol. So I think we're gonna grab ourselves some spring rolls. And there you have it, Pizza Planet pepperoni spring rolls. Pizza Planet pepperoni spring rolls. It's kind of like a tongue twister. They look just like the ones you'll find in the Magic Kingdom, but those ones aren't Pizza Planet, but they might be the same exact ones. I don't know. We're gonna dive on in, and you get two of them for just under 10 bucks. Comes with a little red gold marinara sauce. Never heard of that brand before, but you know, got to have a little marinara sauce for your pepperoni pizza rolls. So let's break on in. Break on into the pizza roll. Oh, you can hear the crispness there. Wow. It's not very saucy. I guess that's why they give you the sauce on the side. But you can see the pepperoni, the cheese in there, so might as well dive on in. Here is a better look at the spring rolls on the inside, and I gotta say, I like the texture. I like how it's like very crispy, and the pepperoni rolls up very nice, and I want to try it with the sauce itself. I think they're the same exact ones from Magic Kingdom. I mean, I really can't tell a difference in taste, but you know, I like to think that they're different. These are the Pizza Planet ones. For nostalgic reasons, we're just gonna pretend like we're eating Pizza Planet. And we go, we get a little marinara. Look at that. Very saucy, very saucy. Not a fan of the red gold marinara sauce. Sorry, red gold. Mainly because it's cold and it kind of just like tastes like you're eating out of a jar of spaghetti sauce. But I do like the pizza rolls. I don't think they're different than Magic Kingdom, but I want to believe that they're actually Pizza Planet pizza rolls. And they're actually building a nice little seating area, I think, across from the stand, or it used to be a seating area. Right now, there's just walls like covering it, and it's in between Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land. Right now, I'm sitting on the ground, on my knees. Look at me, on my knees, eating pizza rolls. This is where I was talking about. They used to have tables and chairs over here, but now they got walls up. So I don't know what they're doing back there, but I hope it's seats. We definitely need some more seats. Now I think we're gonna make our way on into Galaxy's Edge. Enough of the Pizza Planet spring roll business. Something I'm excited for in Galaxy's Edge for 2026 is new scenes on Smuggler's Run. I think the Mandalorian and Grogu are going to be joining in on the adventure, and I think that's awesome. I'd love to see the updates. I mean, they do new scenes for Star Tours, but they can also do it for Smuggler's Run too. I think the new scenes for Smuggler's Run are set to debut sometime May 2026, because I think that's when the movie's gonna come out. Actually, I don't even know when the movie comes out. But look how beautiful it is back here right now. Honestly, when I said we have a gorgeous day to be exploring around Hollywood Studios, I mean it. It also seems very, like, not busy over here. I want to see if they got anything new at Docking Bay 7. I always love coming and checking out all the Star Wars food, and they even have some dessert. I had all of this though before. Everything's pretty amazing, especially this Black Spire mousse. But I don't know of anything else new happening in Batuu. Let me know if you guys hear anything going on for 2026. Now I want to keep moving along, make our way out to where the old Muppets courtyard used to be and the future home of Monstropolis, and show you what it looks like now. They already started taking basically anything Muppet related out of there, and they have the walls up, but you can see some of the concept art and see what it looks above the walls. I miss the Muppets, and I'm really excited for Monsters Inc. and especially that ride, but it's like one of those Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway great movie ride scenarios. I wish we could just have them both. It definitely looks way different over there. I can't see the Royal Flush anymore. We got a 2319 happening on the wall, and this is what I was talking about before. You can actually see some of the concept art for Monstropolis. Mike and Sully right here working hard, and there it is. I cannot wait to ride this new roller coaster. It's actually the first of its kind for Disney, and it's going to be amazing. And this is where we're standing, actually. We're standing right here, and this is all to come. Isn't that impressive? And that's where the old Muppet Vision 3D used to be. And look at, they still got the clock tower. This is all going to stay, the facade and stuff, but just no Muppets. I think adding another roller coaster to Hollywood Studios is such a smart move by Disney. I mean, I feel like most of the attractions here, I think out of all the parks, Hollywood Studios has the most thrill attractions. Tower of Terror, Slinky Dog Dash, Rise of the Resistance, no, not so much Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. The only reason I say Rise of the Resistance is because it's got that little drop in it, but I think it's gonna, make the crowds definitely a lot smaller, because people are going to have more things to do, and it's going to be spread out. And Hollywood Studios already is a small park, and it's easy to get from one attraction to the other, so that's why you need to have a lot of them, so it's not like everyone's just out in the open. And now, since we showed you where Muppets Vision 3D used to be, I'm going to show you where the Muppets are going to go and make our way down Sunset and check out Rock and Roller Coaster, maybe the Tower of Terror, and just enjoy the ambience. The ambience once the sunset. This might be my favorite part of the park. I could spend hours just sitting on a bench listening to music and people watching. It's so pretty here. And then that shot of the Tower of Terror as soon as you're walking down, like it's just so amazing. Honestly, I would say it's majestic. And like I said, I think we're just gonna head right back and check on Rock and Roller Coaster. Maybe the single rider is low enough that we can ride, and then we're gonna do Tower of Terror. Like I mentioned, I definitely picked the perfect shirt for today because that's who's going into Rock and Roller Coaster. Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. And Roosevelt just dropped an amazing line with a whole bunch of cool merchandise. A bomber coat, a sweatshirt, and t-shirts. And if you guys ever want anything from Roosevelt's, I have a link in my description. And if you use it, you get 15% off. So now let's go take a picture with this shirt in front of its future home at Rock and Roller Coaster. I already have a lightning lane for Tower of Terror, and right now it looks like it's a 55-minute wait, so it was good for us to get that. And like I mentioned, Rock and Roller Coaster has that single rider line, so I'm gonna see if we can utilize it, skip the long wait. But if it's still long, I don't want to wait 30 or 40 minutes just for the single rider line. Oh, and I wonder if they got any new ice cream. For the longest time, I used to say the painting of Aerosmith on the building itself is very faded, very sun damaged, and I always wondered why they never fixed it. I guess they knew that they were getting rid of it, and I can't wait to see what the picture is going to be up on there once they do switch over to the Muppets. That's the picture I was talking about, and it looks like it's super busy down here. 60 minutes for Rock and Roller Coaster, and the line is all the way outside here. The single rider's to the side here, so let's just take a peek-see. I want to see what it looks like. Normally, you can see it over on the other side. It doesn't look that bad. I think we're going to make a move. If it's open, sometimes it's closed. Oh, it is closed. Look at this. Our single rider line is currently closed. Sometimes the single rider line closes because there's too many people waiting for it. So if you just wait around a little bit, it'll open back up. So I think I'll give it 5 or 10 minutes. If not, we'll make our way over to the Tower of Terror. Might as well drop in. Oh! Sadly, no change. I gave it a little bit, but we still have time to come out and ride it before it officially closes. So I think we'll save it for another day. We got a little time. Now it's time to make our way over to Tower of Terror. I always wish there was like an outdoor portion of this ride where this was the roller coaster track. Wouldn't that be amazing? It kind of looks like it already. When I first came down here, I thought it was a roller coaster track. Isn't that funny? I'll find the date for the last day to ride Rock and Roller Coaster and put it in so you guys know. Gotta get your last rides in. Since we saw one of these wait time signs, I might as well show you what the wait times are like now. We've been here for just about 4 hours. Rise of the Resistance is only a 45-minute wait, and Smuggler's Run is 20 minutes. Look at this. Hey, oh, the only one that's really, really long is Rock and Roller Coaster right now at 60 minutes. Everything else is 35, Tower of Terror is 55, and we've got a lightning lane for that, so we can ride at any time. And they have only one showing of Fantasmic at 9:30 tonight. I normally like to ride Tower of Terror when it's like dark out because I think it makes it like a lot more scarier, but I don't mind a nice little sunset. I'll tell you what, just the queue itself has like this creepy ambience about it. The little fountains that make it look like fog, the screams coming from the tower. Look at that view from here. Isn't she a beaut, Clark? I love it here, and honestly, this isn't a bad wait. I mean, we're in the lightning lane, but I'm used to seeing people all the way down here, so that's not too shabby. Whoa, they turned the misters on strong on this side here. If they made this a hotel, I would stay here every single time.
There's one last thing I forgot to mention. It's really important you don't do the one.
What did we forget? Hey, I'm scared right now.
Man, that was a great Tower of Terror. I want to see my photo back here. This is where you can scan to get your photo. And also, a really fun fact, there's a bunch of clocks back there, and all of them have the same time because when the Tower Hotel was struck by lightning, it froze all of the time. Isn't that kind of cool? I guess you can say we dropped in. Now I want to check out the gift shop. I love the Tower of Terror gift shop. Look at it in here. They always have so many really cool, like, spooky merchandise. Not just Tower of Terror. They have the Nightmare Before Christmas on this side. And then they even sell some of the art at Disney here. They have a lot of really cool pieces from the art of Disney, but they actually have the art of Disney on demand where you can just actually find what you're looking for. Look, they have Tower of Terror here, or if you just hit the art of Disney itself. Look at that. Wow. There's a lot. And then I think you can literally buy it and then pay for it here, and maybe they'll ship it to you. And it all looks like this. That's actually really, really fancy. I wonder what categories. Oh, look at that one. I want to go back. How do I go back? Oh, well, I'm going to first check in here. I want to see what's in the Tower of Terror. Look at all those ones right there. But how do I go back to that 101 Dalmatians one? Last page. Nope. 8th page. Nope. 7th. Oh, wow. Look at that. I've never seen that one before. I actually have this one at my house, but this one looks so cool. Look at that. I wonder how much it is. Well, you have to pick it. Large. $219. Oh, and you get to pick the frame, too. Oh, $369. I better quit while I'm ahead. Now it's officially dark out. It's starting to get a little bit chilly, so I think maybe I want to get myself a little dessert. A little snack to close out the night. Over at Rosie's All-American Cafe, they actually have a seasonal dessert, and it's a berry cobbler, mixed berries and vanilla cake garnished with whipped cream and blueberry streusel. That kind of sounds like a berry shortcake to me. A nice little berry cobbler. Look at that. It's actually a pretty decent sized cup there, and I don't think I've ever had this before. It's listed as the seasonal dessert. We're in a new season. It's just there's no big holidays happening at the moment. I mean, the next thing I think is Valentine's Day. Yeah, Valentine's Day. So pretty soon they're going to be putting out some sweetheart and Valentine's Day themed snacks, and I'll definitely want to come back and try it, but might as well dive on in. Luckily I had a fork in my hat, so here we go. The berry cobbler, berry shortcake. Oh, look at that. Get a nice big bite. You can see that little vanilla cake in there. Cheers. Cheers to surviving Tower of Terror. I'm not the biggest fan of cobblers, but this has such a great taste to it. The cake is nice and spongy, and I love the whipped cream and the streusel on top. And the berry is not too berry. I know that doesn't make sense, but sometimes I feel like berry things could be a little tart because you never know what type of berries are in there. But this is a nice balance. I liked it a lot. I'm glad we tried the seasonal dessert. Oh, the seasonal dessert. I burped a little bit there. I honestly probably will finish all of this. And you know what? Oh man, this would be really good with like some ice cream too on top of that. Like an ice cream berry cobbler with whipped cream and streusel. Oh dang. We might have to make that mix one day. Look at that. Now we might as well start making our way to the front of the park. I want to stop in to the stores and see if they've got any new merchandise. In fact, I might walk through the Majestic Theater over here. Not just because it's majestic, but they got good merch in there. I feel like they always have unique merchandise in here. Like more of the trendy things. Ooh, I like that Orange Bird shirt right here. That's actually really cool. I don't know what the price is. $34.99, not too shabby. They also have a lot of 2026 merch at Hollywood Studios, and some of it I've never seen before. Like this one hoodie over here, I love this, and I've seen them in the past, but I just love the different characters, Pluto, Mickey, Goofy, and Donald. Now that's a 2026 I want to live in. And then also, I wanted to see if they had some of the Hollywood Studios merch that has like the new like font on it. It looks different, and it made me wonder if they were going to be changing the logo for Hollywood. Oh, there it is. Target acquired. Oh, I see it on the hat here. Look at that. Doesn't that look different? And then they also have a shirt down here. In fact, I think they have a whole entire stand dedicated to it. Oh, wow. A hoodie? That looks cool. This is actually pretty fancy. What's that Sorcerer Mickey statue for $129.99? That's kind of cool. Wow, I'm so burpy. They also have a lot of Valentine's Day merch. Look at this little sweater here for Walt Disney World, along with some of the ears. But the thing that I thought was really cool is the little droids over here. R2LVU and R2INO. Isn't that so cute? And I wonder, are they like ornaments, or are they just like that? That is really awesome. $29.99. Oh wait, they're broken hearts. Look, they kind of connects together at the top there. Lots of good new merchandise, but I think it's time for us to start making our way home. I'm really starting to get cold. I cannot win. Like the days I bring my hoodie, I'm like sweating because like it starts off cold and then it gets hot during the afternoon. And then today I was like, oh, it's warm enough in the afternoon and let's go hang out and not bring a hoodie. And now I'm a little bit freezing. So might as well, like I said, make our way home and check on little Gracie girl. And there she is, the most beautiful dog on earth, Gracie girl, who also has 2 beds. She likes to sit here whenever she's in the mood to relax, and then she likes to sit here whenever she wants to get a pet. And with that, I think we are done here today. I had a lot of fun hanging out at Hollywood Studios. And boy, let me tell you what, the temperature dropped down real low. Like honestly, like in the 40s and 50s. And I wasn't expecting that. So that's why we ended up calling it early night. I didn't even get to use my last lightning lane for Toy Story Midway Mania. But like I said, I'll be back. There's going to be a bunch of new changes. And I want to keep on showing you the progress of the park all the way up until everything is opened. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, and we'll see you next time. Bye!